Hello, my name is Jagan and Rangarajan, and I am currently a sophomore with 2 years of FBLA experience. I would like to talk to you about LDI and the various benefits it holds for all who come. As an incoming freshman interested in FBLA, I believe that debriefing you about this would be of the essence. But before we start with LDI, let's get a bigger picture. What is FBLA? What type of organization is this? First, think of the word business. What does that mean? That is FBLA, except for the fact that you pay to go everywhere, not the other way around. You take parts in competitions, complete state projects, and attend conferences. This is the biggest student body organization in the nation, with over 250,000 students a part of this organization. That's about 250,000. Next, zooming into one of FBLA's branches, competitive events. So, what are competitive events? There are exams on one specific area of business, like for example, business law, which talks about the inner workings of a business. This is one of the main aspects of FBLA, with honor given to those who surpass their co-test takers in the form of plaques, medals, or just awards. And finally, a question about the other aspects of business that FBLA brings. FBLA is an organization devoted to all aspects of business, not just competitive events. At the various conferences that take place throughout the school year, many people conduct workshops that talk about business, and some lucky people get a tour of an actual business. Now you might be wondering, where do the letters LDI come in here? Well, LDI stands for Leadership Development Institute. This takes place in the middle of November, just as you are finished getting used to high school. It costs about $125, depending on your relative location to the north or south, but it is worth every single penny. Now comes the million-dollar question. What is offered at LDI? The following few slides each represent a point that I will talk about in depth, followed by frequently asked questions. The first point is, choose from a variety of leadership and career workshops presented by professional and section officers. This point represents the workshops that you can attend at this conference. These are taught by people who were in those seats before and by people who have been successful in their business ventures. This gives you tips and tricks to succeed in many aspects of business. For example, there is a workshop hosted by section officers that represents a stock market simulation. In this workshop, not only do you learn about the basic workings of the stock market, but you also get your own money to invest in stocks. The next point is refining your competitive skills by taking tests at LDI. So this gives you an opportunity to try out many competitive events. Like for example, if you like marketing, because you like speaking to people, or if you want to take something like business law because you want to be a lawyer when you grow up. You have the opportunity to take this practice test on the second day, Sunday, or the middle of Saturday, the first day. You then receive your results from your section or chapter advisor a few weeks after you take your test. So not only do you get a feel of how an FBLA test works, but you also get exposed to certain subjects that you did not know you were in a natural lab. The third point is participating in business tours and entertainment activities. So this allows you to experience the best part of business, which is talking to people who have already succeeded in their ventures. Last year, we got to talk to the place that we stayed in, the hotel. Imagine talking to the very people that created a place where you stayed, ate, and slept. Now, wouldn't that be exciting? This is interconnected to workshops too, where business people and entrepreneurs talk to you about how they succeeded in their jobs. For example, take a real estate agent. The next point would be getting inspired by keynote speakers. These people add the perfect element of happiness and knowledge of morals and ethics to your FBLA experience. Not only do you get all your information from the workshops you attend and practice tests you take and businesses that you explore, but to add icing to the cake, you get to attend a workshop of a keynote speaker that inspires you and plucks every high schooler's thoughts and worries into his speech. And it combines knowledge with ethics to create a unique experience. Now, here are some typical frequently asked questions for FBLA. One of the many is, how does this help you for FBLA? So, there are many things in here that I already discussed and mentioned that prepare you for FBLA. But one of the things that I did not mention is a separation from your parents for an extended amount of time. So LDI prepares you for the state conference, a 4-day trip to a city in California, with this year being Ontario. From LDI, you get experience with all aspects of FBLA, from the attire to your knowledge, and even knowledge about the oil that powers FBLA. Next question is, how does this help with competitive events, which is one of the main aspects of FBLA? As a freshman, you would not know much about the events in FBLA and not know a deeper explanation of even a few of them. This introduces you to the events and lets you take sample tests of things that sound interesting. These can help narrow down your competitive event choices in due time, especially with a high score on that one test without studying. The last question is, what else is offered at LDI? LDI is comprised of business people talking, workshops with class leaders, but an extra thing is, this isn't just a boring business trip. Last year, on Saturday night, there was a game truck with a series of video games and board games for people to play. So, this combines business learning with entertainment to create an unforgettable experience for any freshman, especially in the very beginning of your high school career when you want to know about everything that is offered in high school. So find a chapter advisor, take an LDI form, sign yourself up, and prepare to be blown away by LDI.